I have found the perfect portable monitor for the PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, Nintendo Switch and Steam Deck, and maybe even for my MacBook. It's ROMB360. This is the UGame K118 from UPerfect. It's a portable monitor that comes in this box, has an 18-inch 16x10 IPS display, a maximum resolution of 2560 by 1600 or 2K, and a maximum refresh rate of 144 Hz. Furthermore, it has a contrast of 1000 by 1, a screen brightness of 300 nits, 178 degrees viewing angle, 100% DCI-P3, which is nice for editing. It has HDR support, FreeSync, VISA, 2 built-in speakers, rated power at 12 watt, it has these dimensions you can see on screen, and it's made out of metal, which is pretty cool as well. I will leave a link to the UPerfect UGame K118 in the description with 2 different discount codes, which I will explain at the end of this video, so make sure to watch it completely. Personally, I wanted to buy one of UPerfect 15 or 16-inch models for my consoles and for some editing, but they were kind enough to send me this 18-inch model. To be clear, all opinions are my own, and I will do my best to showcase how it works on all modern consoles and on a MacBook Air M1. So hopefully this will help you in case you want to pick one up, and if you want to help me out, make sure to like this video, subscribe and leave a comment. That would be super helpful. Inside the box you get a manual and 2 USB-C cables. You can use one for video in and one to provide power to the portable monitor. Well, at least in case needed, but we will get to that in a minute. You also get this mini HDMI to HDMI cable, which can be handy as well. It's just good to know in advance that when you use this HDMI cable, you can only go up to a 2K resolution at 120 Hz. But that will most likely be enough, for example on your PS5 or Xbox. One of the things that you immediately notice is that the screen is quite big and the UPerfect portable monitor has a nice slim design. It also feels high quality because it's made out of metal. On the sides you have the stereo speakers, a 3.5 jack port to hook up your speakers or headphones, the 2 USB-C ports, the HDMI port and the volume button, which you can tilt up or down. But it also functions as a menu button when you press it. You get this on-screen display in which you can do the following: change the picture settings, the color settings, the audio settings and other settings and reset it, and change the input, although normally it works automatically. Now let's test out the consoles, handhelds and MacBook to show you what it can do. But before we do, I need to mention that the UPerfect UGame K118 comes with an included smart cover, which is great for some extra protection, but you can also use it as a stand with 2 viewing angles. Just fold it out and you're ready to go, and if you're done using it, just fold it back. When you connect the PS5 to the monitor, it's immediately recognized. The colors look nice and vibrant. However, there is something you need to do first to get the most out of this monitor and your PS5. Just go to Settings, Screen and Video, and then to Video Output to select and test the appropriate screen resolution and 120 Hz output. Now you can get the most out of your PS5 and the UPerfect portable monitor. And as you can see, everything looks nice and sharp and the gameplay is just excellent. Just a small thing to point out is that you get some small black bars at the top and bottom of your screen, as the UPerfect portable monitor has a 16:10 ratio instead of a 16:9. However, it does have a good side to it, which I will get into a bit later. Also, the speakers are a bit mediocre, but still it's nice to have them included. And there is also an option to use your own speakers or headset. I would say the UPerfect portable monitor can be great when you want to take your PS5 with you on a trip and need a decent monitor that is fairly portable. When connecting the Xbox Series X, it also connects fairly quickly. And you also need to change the settings in the menu to get the most out of your Xbox. You can do that at General TV and Display options. Once you've done that, it's absolutely fantastic to game on. Everything looks nice, sharp and excellent. Just important in case you missed it, both the Xbox Series X and PS5 are limited to 120 Hz, so you won't get more out of it on your consoles. However, both the Xbox Series X and PS5 work fantastic on the UPerfect portable monitor. But let's make things a bit more interesting with the Nintendo Switch and Steam Deck. As you know, the Nintendo Switch normally would need a dock to work on an external screen, but that is not needed on the UPerfect portable monitor. as the Nintendo Switch works without a dock. It's just plug and play with the USB-C cable, and you can even hook up your controllers as you would expect. The Nintendo Switch is even being charged while playing, so that's a nice plus. Just make sure you have the UPerfect portable monitor connected to a power outlet, as it doesn't have its own built-in battery. But you can even use a power bank if you're not sitting close to a power outlet. The screen resolution is limited to 1080p, however that's because the Nintendo Switch doesn't support a higher resolution. You can also connect your Nintendo Switch dock to the UPerfect portable monitor. However, in that case, you would need to connect both the monitor and the dock to a power outlet and connect the dock with an HDMI cable to the monitor. So you would need more cables. On the Steam Deck, it's working almost in the same way. The Steam Deck works on the UPerfect portable monitor without a docking station, and is being charged while playing. You can even get a maximum of 144 Hz, as you can see here, of course depending on the game and its settings. And as the Steam Deck supports 16:10 aspect ratio, you get a full screen on the UPerfect portable monitor. So that means you don't have those black bezels at the top and bottom. Furthermore, you can also connect an external controller to the Steam Deck, so you would have something like a portable console setup, which is really cool. The colors look nice and vibrant and really pop on the screen. It's even bright enough in a decently lit environment. However, I don't think it's made to have direct sunlight on it, as you would have a lot of reflection on the monitor screen. If you sit right in front of the monitor, everything looks great. When you're viewing the screen from the side, it could get a bit less clear. However, you would probably not do that anyway. But in case you do, the viewing angles are fairly good. I also tried to use the Steam Deck in desktop mode with the UPerfect portable monitor, and it works just fine. If you hook up a wireless keyboard and mouse, you would have a decent portable desk setup. In that case, you could use your UPerfect portable monitor as a second screen for gaming, your work, or watching some content. Just know the text will be a bit on the small side, but for me it was big enough to work with. Furthermore, the screen would go up to 100 Hz in desktop mode, which was also more than fine for me. I also used the UPerfect portable monitor for some editing, just as a second screen when I wasn't editing in my workroom. It's just a lot more convenient to edit on an 18-inch screen wherever you go, instead of on a small 13-inch screen. Also, the colors look good with its 100% DCI-P3 color accuracy. And when I was in my game room, I could use it as a third screen, which is nice for editing and watching some content on the side, while also having a screen open with some folders. But just a side note, I'm using a hub to connect up two external screens to my MacBook Air M1, as it normally only supports one external screen. Overall, I'm very satisfied with the UPerfect UGame K118 as it fits my personal needs. I can take it with me on the go, hook it up to my MacBook for some editing and some extra screen real estate, connect all my consoles or handhelds to it, and play them on a big screen with a high resolution and high refresh rate. And I can even protect it with the included smart cover. The speakers could be a bit louder in my opinion and maybe have a bit more punch to them, but that's about it. One thing I might do is get the adjustable monitor stand you can get at UPerfect's website, just to have a fixed setup, but other than that, I have to say I can absolutely recommend the UPerfect UGame K118. So what does it cost? Currently, you can get this UPerfect portable monitor for around $280, which is a decent price for a portable monitor with these specs. But if you want to buy one, I have a link for you in the description and a $30 and $50 discount code depending on what you will buy. As the $30 discount codes works on orders above $200 and the $50 discount codes works for orders above $400, which can be handy if you want to buy multiple screens or accessories, so hopefully that will help you out. But if you have more questions, leave them in the comments. And if you could help me out too, or want to see more content, make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, or click here to watch the next video. See you there!